So, how'd the Patriots do last night? 3-0? What's up, fans? So if you could tell by the title below, today is not a good video. It's also a random video because it's not picks and it's not pregame, postgame. What are you doing? So essentially, I'm gonna break down. There was 4 major injuries yesterday when it came to the Raiders game. I'm gonna break down all 4, especially the big important one, and then just a few tidbits from the game yesterday that I noticed after watching it again, and then get to your question of the day, comment question of the day. So to start it off, there is 4 major injuries. I'll get into the 4th one last because that's the main point of this video. Derby hurt his foot, Branch hurt his knee, and Chase Allen also hurt his foot. So Chase Allen was in a walking boot and is from day to day. I think Derby's also in a walking boot. So if Derby's gone, like say it's a serious injury, which at this point I don't know what the injury is, but say it's a serious injury, that's a big blow, because on the play where Ryan Tannehill, we were literally in our own end zone and he ran for the first down, was because of a block by Derby. Like the end came rushing around and Derby pushed him out of the way, allowing Ryan Tannehill to get the first down. So if Derby's gone, that sucks. Branch is gone, that sucks. And Chase Allen, we're very thin at linebacker as it is, so if they're gone, that sucks. So I can expect one of the 4 quarterbacks to be see you later. Like at this point, we don't need all 4 of these quarterbacks. I don't think we need them much of the time, but I can see one of them going, maybe even 2 of them going, so we can get more depth at certain positions. But the biggest one is William Hayes tears his ACL. He's out for the year. The thing that sucks the most about it, and I even tweeted at Clay Matthews, is the reason he tore his ACL is because he didn't want to land on the quarterback and get a flag. He like pulled up and stepped on his leg weird, and when you watch it again, I think it's his right leg. He like sacks him and he like lands on it weird, and completely, well not completely, but he tears his ACL. And then everyone, I thought when I first watched it, I thought he was dancing, doing like a worm in the end zone, but no, he was writhing in pain, all because of this new dumbass sack friggin' penalty where you can't put your, like, you can't, they should just make it flag football from now on. It's just the worst. But when it comes to a replacement for William Hayes, that's going to be hard. He was great, especially against the run. But the defensive end that we had in training camp, I think at one point we had him on practice squad, but then we cut him week 1. Cameron Malvo. I think you guys helped me with that one, Malvo. He's now working out with Indy today, but the Dolphins are trying to get him in here as soon as possible, and they'll probably sign him to the 53-man roster just because he knows the scheme, he knows the team, and he played great in the preseason. So they're trying to bring him in. Maybe other signings will happen. Like I said, probably get rid of 2 of those quarterbacks and only have 1 backup. Put 1 to practice squad, 1 as a backup. Do something to get more depth in here, especially at tight end and linebacker, as well as defensive line, because it's getting real thin, boys. Real freaking thin. But then another note that I found out while I was doing my duties of information with the Albert Wilson pass, and I put quotes behind it because him and Jakeem Grant's touchdowns were technically passes, so Ryan Tannehill had 3 touchdowns. Not taking away from Ryan Tannehill's great game yesterday. He had a great game, no mistakes. Threw that dot to Kenny Stills for a touchdown. But to those passes, when they practiced, Adam Gase said that when they were practicing, it was raining. So Ryan Tannehill handed it off to Albert Wilson, and he said to Tannehill, "Why'd you hand it off?" And he said, "Because it's raining, so I'm not gonna, drop it or pitch it to him and have the potential of him, dropping the ball," which I would think it would be better, regardless of rain, shine, whatever, to do that, because if you hand it off and he drops it, that's now a fumble, versus doing one of those, it's a forward pass. So if he drops it, it's just an incomplete pass. But he said that it all depends on if it's raining or not, whether it's a pass or a handoff. But I thought that was funny information that I'd let you guys know. Also, here's some fun facts off the top of my dome. Ryan Tannehill, 10-1 last 11 games. Ryan Tannehill with Adam Gase, 11-5. I retweet this guy on Twitter who put stats out, and it's like Ryan Tannehill right now, yards per pass is 4th ranked. So all you guys are like, oh, the only reason why he did well against the Titans and the Jets is because he's a dink and dunker. And why is he ranked 4th in the NFL? Like, but speaking of Twitter, let's get to your comment of the day. And this is coming from Twitter. So I told you guys, I even tweeted out that I'm making this video today. And then I asked you guys to ask me questions on Twitter because I was picking my Twitter question today. So I always tell you guys. But this one comes from the Raven 8425, and he said, do you think the injury will allow Charles Harris to develop into a good pass rusher, or do you think he's a bust? I think regardless of William Hayes' injury, especially Branch's injury, I think we saw Harris on the field a bunch. I still don't consider him a bust. What you guys have to understand is he's not a 4-3 defensive end. If you look at his draft status, and if you look at when he was going into the draft last year, he was an outside linebacker. He was a 3-4, rush cover outside linebacker. He wasn't a 4-3 defensive end that we're trying to make him into, a straight pass rusher. So he has to go from learning one way to another. It's essentially the Deion Jordan. The only difference is this guy has a head on his shoulders and wasn't dealing with off the field issues. So no, I don't consider him a bust. He's also behind Cameron Wake and Robert Quinn. So he's learning. We'll see. I don't consider him a bust, but he is getting his play time, and he is in there when he deserves to be in there. If it's a crucial down and we need a sack, or it's a crucial down and we need the run to be stopped, he won't be in there because we can't afford for him to mess up. But that is the video. It was short and sweet. I just wanted to touch upon William Hayes' injury and how much it sucks and how much it had to do with him trying not to land on Carr and get a flag, and how stupid that penalty is now. Comment below. Let me know what you think about Hayes' injury. Let me know what you think about the other injuries. This team seems like it's a step up now team. One guy goes down, someone steps up. So let me know what you guys think about that. Comment below. I love reading you guys' comments. We won yesterday, 3-0. Patriots lost yesterday, 1-2. My video for the what to expect or how to beat the Patriots, my preview video is gonna come out either Friday or Saturday, but I have to record it tomorrow because I'm leaving for Texas on Friday. So I'm not gonna be able to shoot it, edit it, and upload it before I leave for Texas because my flight's at 1. So I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow. So I'm not gonna have a full breakdown of the injury reports, who's gonna play, who's not, but I will tweet it out when I found out. So follow me on Twitter. If you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, it's okay. You don't have to, but follow me on Twitter. I'm getting your questions from Twitter. I'm also getting your questions from here. Don't think I'm ignoring the OG subscribers who comment on my videos. I love it, so keep doing that. But follow me on Twitter. I tweet out a bunch of things. I follow the guy who now has all these stats on the Dolphins, so I'm tweeting out a lot of his stuff. So follow me there. Follow my second channel, The Bit Boys. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, putting gaming out. God of War, Spider-Man. That's going to come out Thursday and Friday. So if you haven't played the new Spider-Man because you don't have a PS4, you can check out our gameplay. Subscribe. It means a lot to me. Give this video a thumbs up. Man, we're first place. Us and the Chiefs are the only AFC undefeated. And then you got the Bucks who are playing tonight and the Rams on the NFC. So if the Bucks lose to the Steelers, which it's possible, so there'll be 3 undefeated teams and the Dolphins are one of them. But don't think we're going to go into New England next week and whip their ass. Don't think that just because they lost to the Lions and the way they lost to the Lions that it's going to be a cakewalk. Do I expect the Dolphins to lose in New England? well, you'll find out when I make my video. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. Me and my dad are doing our picks for Wednesday. This weekend kind of threw it all out of whack. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already to see the picks. Like I told you before, I don't only talk about the Dolphins. I also have, I don't know if I should be telling you this because it's not happening for maybe another week, but there's a collabs in the talks. You guys wanted it, so there's a collabs in the talks. So I will see you guys Wednesday with our picks, me and my father. And then I will see you guys either Friday, Saturday with the preview. And then Sunday, we'll be in New England and you'll get the post game that will come straight from Texas, Houston, Texas. But I will still have my shirt and this hat on. So 4-0. If we can go 4-0 the first quarter of the season, all I gotta say to that is, fins up. We got our things going here.
Voodoo doll.
Voodoo. We won. If by halftime you are a Dolphins fan, you were watching the game, you were probably like, we're gonna lose.
You got
this
no
shit.
nails. No nails left.
We did it. We pulled it out. We won. I'm gonna give you some stats, some player stats, and we're gonna break down